Welcome back. Good to see you all again. Okay, this is our final step in the tuning process. We need to talk today about our pegs and doing some peg work. What do you do when you open up your case and you open it up and oh my, we got a floppy one. Now what? Hey, so today we're going to talk about these. When it's all floppy like this, your fine tuners will not help you. Now, David, your bass, you're fine, you're good to go. You use machine screws for everything, so you can just ignore this whole video if you want to. If you want to stick around and keep us company, you're welcome to do that too, but basses don't need to worry because that was in the previous video. Basses just use your machine screws and they're golden. Violins, violas, cellos, pegs, when it's all floppy, and it's done the same way for each of us. Okay, so let's start with our upper strings, our violins and violas. So you've got a floppy one. Okay, in this case, it's the G string. Right? And so go ahead and take your instrument and put it on your right knee so that it's facing you, all friendly. Say hello. Hello to your instrument. Give it a little pat on its scroll head. Say, I'm going to take good care of you now. All right. So find your G. In this case, whichever peg is all floppy. In this case, it's my G peg. Okay. And you're going to take the peg to usually, to raise your pitch, you're going to turn it up so that it's going up towards your scroll. So to raise this, if you're looking at it, you're going to turn it this way. So in this case, up towards your scroll, just like this. This is going to raise your pitch, and that's what you're going to have to do. If it's all floppy anyway, your chances are you're going to have to raise it. So I'm going to take this, got it on my knee, holding the peg, okay, and then this part's pretty important. Okay. You got your tuner all set there for you because you're going to need that. Okay, so if you don't have your tuner yet, go get your tuner app because that's crucial. Okay. So once you've got your tuner app, pause the video if you need to. Go get it. Bring it back. Okay. Now, get your tuner app. And if your strings are already pretty close to in tune, please don't use your pegs now because what's going to happen? You're going to turn it up and they're going to snap. Sorry, you're out of luck once again and you're without a string. And we don't want that during this time period because it's pretty tricky to get a string right now. Okay? And I don't have any videos out there on how to put a new string on, even if you were to order one. So let's not pop any strings. So if your strings are close and you can use your fine tuner, use your fine tuner. Okay? But should you have a floppy one, okay, take it, put it on your knee, and you're going to turn. But as you're turning, you want to keep pitching so you can hear it. And as you're doing that, your awesome new Sound Corset tuning app will pick that up for you, and you can see what pitch you're on. And when you get close, somewhere in the G range, if whatever string that you're working on, in my case, it's a G, you want to get it so that the big letter will say the pitch that you're on. Keep working. There we go. I'm somewhere in a G now. I can show you. There we go. Here's my G. So it's not perfect. You can see it's not a perfect G, not perfectly in tune, but it's close enough now that I could use my fine tuners to fix that up. Now, you've tuned it up and got it up there and you're at the right pitch, but it keeps slipping back down like that. Now what? So as you're tuning, this is the tricky part. So as you tune it, you have to push it when you get to the place where you want it to be. That's pretty close for me. You have to take it and push that peg into the peg box. You have to push it in to make it stick. So that usually takes me 2 hands because I'm not super strong. So I usually push on the peg right here, and I push on the other side of the peg box. So I push on both sides, so you're getting some leverage on both ends. So you're pushing the peg into the peg box and push like that. Okay. If you're doing your, let's say we're doing, in this case, this is the A string for the violin, D for violas, and I've gotten it up to the pitch I want. Let's say I want to stay right there. I like that. Right there sounds pretty good. Okay. Take it, push this way, start pushing and pushing in with this hand, and I'm holding and pushing the other direction. So you're pushing your hands together like you're making a sandwich. Boom, You're going to sandwich it together. You're going to sandwich one hand to the other with your scroll as the meat. Push it in, and then it's going to stay for you. If you don't, some of them are really tough, and it's hard to make them stick. You see me in class have to work at some of them. I take them from me, and you see me, I'm pushing. That's what I'm doing. I'm having to push that to make it stick into the peg box. Some of you will find that your pegs are just easy, and they'll go right up and stay right. And that's all you need to do. Once you've got it close, so in our case we're working on that G, then you can go back and take your fine-tuned tuner. Uh-oh, my G slipped already. Part of the problem is that we're doing a pizzicato, and I told you that it doesn't pick it out very well. Okay, hold this up to it again. There we go, that's pretty close. And now I'm using the fine tuner, and there we go. Now I'm seeing green. Okay, so you just have to mess with it and play with it. Hopefully you won't have to do a lot of peg work while we're apart. But if you have to, you can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. And if you need some help, you can get your folks to help you. Show them the video if you need to. For our cello, same. Pull my cello down. It is the same thing. Okay. Now, you're not going to put it on your knee. All right? Please don't do that. So if you have to do your pegs and they're all floppy, let me lower this end pin a bit so that you can see it. Okay, a little better. Okay, so you would just turn it so that it's facing you. Say hello to your cello. Tap it off the scroll. Say hello, cello. I have missed you. Now this cello is pretty close. I'm going to take one of these pegs and knock it. Let's do A. That note right there is too far, not anywhere close to my A that I'm going to need. Find my A peg. You can follow the string up. You can do the violins and viola should do the same thing probably. If you're not sure which peg is which, okay, it does make a difference. It definitely does. So you can follow it up to find, look at your peg box, follow it up, and find which peg it goes into. Okay, so that's A. We follow this one up, all the way up to this peg right up here. So it's easier to tell on your own instrument for sure. There we go. Follow this one up to there. There we go. Okay. And you'll feel it and you can see it. If you're looking at it, it'll be much easier than trying to do it here on the video. But I've got this floppy A now, and so you're going to turn it towards you. Make sure you've got a good grip on your cello. So you're going to put one hand there. So now you're going to have to be some fancy pits in here because you're going to have to pitch with your left hand and turn with your right hand in this case. And when you do the lower pegs, you'll do the opposite. You'll pitch with your right hand and turn with your left hand. Right hand and turn with your left hand. Okay, so we're back here on the top peg and we're going to turn. Okay, so to raise your pitch, you're going to turn up toward the scroll. To lower your pitch, you'll turn down towards your knee. You pretty much, if it's all floppy, you're going to need to raise your pitch. That's just the truth. We're at an E, G flat, G. Let's get closer. A flat's not the same, so we're going to go a little more. A flat. There. That's pretty close then. This is a very cooperative peg. I didn't have to do too much work. You may find that you have to twist and turn your cello on its end pin some so that you can get some good leverage, but the same principle applies. You're going to push like a sandwich, one hand here, push the peg, whoop. And then push it into the peg box. It is a good deal of work, takes a big strength for your cello. Sometimes I find that if I stand up, it's much easier because I've got the strength to really push in there. So I will do that if need be. Oh, now it's really close. And then you can just reach down and use your fine tuners to get as close as you need to go. Now, something that you may find for all of our instruments, that after you've done some peg work, if you change one peg, it's probably going to knock your other strings out of tune, even if you've already tuned them. So you may have tuned them up and got them all perfect, and then you get your last string and then you have to use your peg. Go back and check the other ones again to make sure that they haven't slipped and changed as well, because all that pushing into the peg box, somehow it just seems to affect all of your strings, because everything's important, everything's connected. So hopefully that'll help you, and you all will be able to use your pegs and get everything tuned up. I'm confident you can do this. You can do it. You can do it. And then when you get it, you can be very proud. I'm proud of you. I know that you'll make it. Again, send me an email if you need some extra help, and we'll figure out some way to make things happen for you. I know you can do it. Practice hard. You are amazing. Love and miss you all. Bye.